Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your host, AirsoftAl, and I've gotten a lot of questions and even some comments about this. There are a lot of questions asking, why the riser? Why not just take it off this and put it on the rail that's on here? Well, there's actually a practical reason why I have the riser on this, on my little pew here. And yes, this is a 30th anniversary lower on a G&G combat machine, which is no longer a combat machine, you could say, but either way, though. So the big reason for this is because, one, I love the classic look of an M4 with this thing. It brings back all those good memories of the old COD games as well as the older games from way back in the day. But the big reason for this is that I play in the woods. Like, a lot. It's kind of my primary thing. And a lot of people kind of say, oh, what about the height thing? This is airsoft. And I have this dialed in to basically shoot where the BBs are going at a farther distance. And if I need to use iron sights, which I have the iron sights on here dialed in to go where the BBs are going, then no worries. There is a nice little hole through it so I can actually line up the iron sights with this thing. But going back to the main reason of why I have this on here is because, and by the way, this isn't a style of Picatinny, this is like Weaver. Almost. I think this is Weaver Rail. I know this is like the earlier version of Picatinny, but either way though. So back to what I was saying. The reason I have this on here is because I primarily play in the woods, as fact by the OD Green and of course the Woodland back here. And yes, that is a second pouch you see of this that I will be doing an update video on my play carrier talking about what I'm doing in the future. But either way though. So the big reason I have this on here is because prickle bushes. I'm not joking on this. I originally had this on here and had it lined up with the iron sight, but I came to realize having my face low like this and being in prone positions, I would get my face on prickle bushes like no tomorrow. So I would usually wear something like this, which would immediately get hot as almighty because this is meant for winter, not really protection. And I didn't really have a balaclava at the time, and the only other thing I had was a, well, let me just grab it over here, was something like this, a neoprene mask. And even then, that would get ungodly hot because, well, it gets ungodly hot down here in the south. But either way, though. So I got this for originally the M16 because I wanted to kind of go with that classic look. And I have this set up so that way I can put the run cam on this, which I will be removing this. I just have this on here to protect it from the usual stuff. But I will put a run cam on this, so that way I can have it over the barrel and you can actually see a lot of footage, a lot of the old combat footage when I have my laptop, that the run cam on this would catch the BBs and you would actually see where things are going. But either way though, back to what I was saying. I have this on here to protect me from, well, prickle bushes. For those of you who don't play in the woods, or at least the thick woods, this is on here to save my face from getting stuck by prickle bushes. Because, dear God, the prickle bushes are ungodly, just heinous, and if ever you've been stuck by a prickle bush, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't know what prickle bush I'm talking about the thorns. The thorny vine stuff. I've always heard them being called prickle bushes. I've called them prickle bushes all my life. I don't know what you guys call them. But I've had this on here. Same thing goes for the TAC 6, which is this right here. I have a riser on this. Now, I originally got the riser because these scope rings right here are too low, and this does not go well with the thing here, but either way, though. But like the one here, you can see through this, and you can, if I can get this to work, I can use iron sights, no problem. And once again, I have no problem with this because, well, this is still lined up with where the BBs are going. This is shooting ungodly straight, and I love it, and I'm going to use this in gameplay because, well, when I finally get a laptop and I'm able to edit my combat footage again, I'm able to do that. I'm going to be doing a lot of gameplay with this because I really want to, and with the can on it, it actually does work out really well. Back to, of course, the M16, back to the M4 here. Like I said, originally I had this on the M16, and for those of you who have seen the M16 gameplay footage, you know this thing looks absolutely amazing with the M16. It is actually really good. And these are actually relatively affordable. This is like $10 you can get. You can even get other ones. You can even get the classic style of optic that originally was like this on eBay for like $50 to $40 with an actual Picatinny mount that goes with the optic. I really want to get that optic so I can throw this on here, and it'll just complete the look of that whole classic thing. But this on here just looks really good, especially the old center point optic on here, or the red dot, I mean. But yeah, I guess that kind of answers the question. I just love the look of it, and it kind of saves my face from being stuck by prickle bushes. Either way, though, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys use risers or if you use the carry handle riser like this. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section about these, as well as your thoughts on just risers in general. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all in the next video. Till next time, later!